a good time. Put a smile on your face, yeah. KB Cam and Elation Radio. Even brighten your day and help you through the night. Bring you good music. KB Cam and Elation Radio. And here's your host, KB Cam. Welcome to the Gospel Express. seems like it'd be easier to just let go.
I know you're praying for a change, to see a sunny day. Nothing good has come your way for so long. You need someone to understand the place your heart is in. You just want to dream again and believe.
Yeah.
Your sky's big and feeling gray, but know your breakthrough's not far away.
That's what we want you to do.
So hold on.
Yes.
Please don't let go in this season. Know that flowers bloom when rain falls.
So no matter what you're going through right now,
You just hold on.
come on, Monica.
You ask, will this go away? Know that God can feel your pain. Believe you'll never fall short of His word. Sometimes we forget that He holds us in His hand, but I'm reminding you, don't give up.
Yeah.
Sometimes your skies may seem dark and gray.
We all have days like that.
Just know your breakthrough's not far away. Hold on. You want to go so close now. So much to live for.
Hold on.
Please don't let go.
Don't let go in this tough season because
When rain falls,
the rain falls. So listen,
you just hold on.
I'm speaking from experience. I was there.
Almost at the breaking point in my life.
Yeah.
I know you say it's impossible. Yeah. But you got to let go.
Because it's just about over.
It's about over.
But here's the good news. Listen.
All of your dreams, all of your desires, yes they are, yes they are coming to pass. Whoa, whoa. So I tell you, don't lose your faith. Don't lose your faith. Don't give up.
Come on, Fred.
Sometimes your sky may seem dim and gray, but know your breakthrough's not far away. Just come to give up. So much deeper. Every promise, oh.
Never let go. Never let go.
You are.
You're close to it now, so don't give up.
You're so close.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Gospel Express. I've got a very special show for you. We're going to feature R&B artists and some of their gospel songs. Artists like Charlie Wilson, Fantasia, Faith Evans, Snoop Dogg, Mariah Carey, Kiki Wyatt, and John Legend. These R&B artists are rooted and grounded in gospel music, and no matter where they go, they've never forgotten their roots. So today we're going to feature gospel songs by some of your favorite R&B artists.
Yes, I'm waking up, thanking God. Every day is feeling just like Sunday. Wife is fly by my side. Green light, everything is going my way. Riding clean, living dreams. Just left the barber and I'm feeling like Midas. Heard him say, give him praise. What's in the water got you acting like this? Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why waking up the whole block. Music loud, turning out. Little kids are breaking out the bus stop. Life is good, really good. And every moment, no, I can't forget. I gotta say, I won't change. You're the reason that I am like this. Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why I'm loving life, come close and I tell you what's up. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regret. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regret. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. If you got a roof over your head, bringing home the bread, got your family fed, oh, 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 you're blessed. Sunshine, I'm so free, living out my dreams. God's been good to me. Oh, 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 I'm blessed, yeah, yes. Living every moment, no regret. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regret. Top on my face, I'm like, oh, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, 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 y'all. Oh, oh,
The Gospel Express with Nina Taylor.
Let me tell you about the Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. Oh yeah. Let me tell you about the Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. Oh yeah. Let me tell you about the Holy Ghost. That's what you feel when I hit every note. See, I had it since I was very small. There's no way I could ignore the call. I'm on assignment, got a heavy load. No, it ain't easy walking down this road. I got a story, that's what I've been told. Mama said, pretty girl, you good as gold. Let me tell you about the Holy Ghost. I got the power of the Holy Ghost. That's what you're feeling if you didn't know. I got the power of the Holy Ghost. It's like the Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. Like the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost. It got a way of making me feel free from the worry that try to harm me at night. Free from depression and taking over my mind. If I go astray, get me right back in line. I don't ever gotta fight my own back. Tell him what I need and he gon' go to war. I know that he got something in store for me. See, let me tell you about the Holy Ghost. I got the power of the Holy Ghost. That's what you're feeling if you didn't know. I got the power of the Holy Ghost. See, let me tell you about the Holy Ghost. I got the power of the Holy Ghost. That's what you're feeling if you didn't know. I got the power of the Holy Ghost. Watch me step through, ain't no tiptoe walking over here. See, every day I gotta go and get it. Weapons may fall, but please tell me who should I fear? Now I'm about to really make them feel it. The evil in man has come to the light. The things that we do for money and nice. The price of a soul, a couple views and some likes. Kids killing kids just for some strikes. Let me tell you about the Holy Ghost. Let me tell you about the Holy Ghost. The power of the Holy Ghost. That's what you're feeling if you didn't know. Holy Ghost. The power of the Holy Ghost. See, let me tell you about the Holy Ghost. The power of the Holy Ghost. That's what you're feeling if you didn't know. I got it. I got the power of the Holy Ghost. It's like the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost.
My special guest is coming up. His name is Pastor Leger Britt, and he has recorded a song with R&B legend Lenny Williams. We're going to talk to him and Mr. Lenny Williams coming up in minutes on the Gospel Express.
Every day I wake and everything is broken, turning off my phone just to get out of bed, get home every evening and history's repeating, turning off my phone 'cause it's hurting my chest. Yeah. What can I do? I can't see the use in me crying if I'm not even trying to make the change I wanna see. I can't sit and hope, I can't just sit and pray that I can find a love when all I see is pain, falling to my knees, and though I do believe, I can't just breathe, baby, breathe. I can't just breathe, baby, breathe. All I hear is voices, everybody's talking, nothing real is happening 'cause nothing is new. Now when all is tragic and I just feel sedated, why do I feel numb? Is that all I can do? Yeah, and heaven knows I'm not helpless. Yeah, but I'm only human. I can't see the use in me crying if I'm not even trying to make the change I wanna see. I can't sit and hope, I can't just sit and pray that I can find a love when all I see is pain. I fall into my knees, and though I do believe, I can't just breathe, baby, breathe. I can't just breathe, baby, breathe. And heaven knows I'm not helpless. But what can I do? Yeah. Can't see the use in me crying if I'm not even trying to make the change I wanna see. I can't sit and hope, I can't just sit and pray that I can find a love when all I see is pain. I try to do the things I say that I believe. I can't just breathe, baby, breathe. I can't just breathe, baby, breathe. I can't just breathe, baby, breathe. Falling to my knees, and though I do believe, I can't just breathe, baby, breathe.
Here's Montel Jordan along with Chris August with You Are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are a best friend sharing secrets, whispering in my ear. That's what you are. You are the peace that lies within me, telling me have no fear. That's what you are. You are the morning sunlight on my pillow, a gentle kiss upon my face, the melody when there's no music. Yeah, yeah, that's what you are. I wanna know what love
describe what it feels like to walk and talk and live just like Christ. You're the only one who can save my life. I am yours and God, you are mine. I feel love in everything you do. You love you. You are the brightest star that's shining in the darkest night. That's what you are. You are an undercover angel standing by my side. That's what you are. Arms that hold me when I'm lonely. A child smile on Christmas Day. You're everything that's good in this world. Jesus, that's what you are. Oh, I wanna know what love is, so I'll keep trying to describe what it feels like to walk and talk and live just like Christ. You're the only one who can save my life. I am yours and God, you are mine. I see love in everything you do. You love and love is you. I wanna know what love is, so I'll keep trying to describe what it feels like to walk and talk and live just like Christ. You're the only one who can save my life. I am yours and God, you are mine. I see love in everything you do. You love and love is you. I wanna know what love is, so I'll keep trying to describe what it feels like to walk and talk and live just like Christ. I wanna know what love is, so I'll keep trying to describe what it feels like to walk and talk and live just like Christ. You're the only one who can save my life. I am yours and God, you are mine. I can love and everything you do. You love you. You're the brightest star. You're the best part. Oh, you're the whisper in my ear. Holy Spirit, come.
My special guest today, first of all, I want to introduce you to him. His name is Apostle, help me say it right, LeJay.
LeJay.
LeJay Britt, okay.
Yes.
And we have another special guest on the line, which I'll introduce you to in just a second. But, Pastor, tell everybody about yourself, where you're from, how you started singing, all that good stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, my journey has been a long one. I was born in Washington, D.C., and ended up raised in New Jersey, and now an adopted son of North Carolina, and as always, I'm a preacher's kid, of course, and started up, got my start very, very young and entertaining the family at a very young age, doing what I do, and they will watch me entertain around the house, grabbing broomsticks and mop handles, spinning the old James Brown records and things back then, playing, strumming like I had a guitar and things like that. So, they kind of figured out I was going to be a singer. One thing that was a little bit different about me, I never sung in the choir, so I never grew up singing in the choir. I was always a musician, and so as I started growing up and discovering music and my talent in that area, and always been a preacher, and Mom made sure that we was all rooted in church, and going to music school and in school and participating in in music and arts and things like that. Playing in different bands and growing up around older musicians around the Trenton area, the Philadelphia area. I had the opportunity to meet some great guys and a lot of them had sons who were also musicians. And so we would form bands and emulate, what they were doing. It's people like Kool and the Gang, Instant Funk, the Dells, all those the Philly sound back in the day. All of those, a lot of them that had children, we would form, I played in bands with a lot of their sons and stuff like that, So I grew up with a lot of their sons. And so later on, when I started playing, in gospel and church, after a while I started discovering I can sing a little bit. I started messing around in the studio, singing, did a little demo track, and then rest was history from there. Kind of, kind of just went on.
That's great. Okay. When did you start, recording, going in studios and doing all that stuff?
I actually released my very first professional record. Came out in 1995, and that was my first professional record. That I was in like rotation on radio stations, going, and being groomed by a label. And by A&R and things, and learning how to interview, and going up to, that was back in the day when you had to take the radio host a pizza and coffee and donuts and things. Artists nowadays don't know about that. they don't know that. A lot of the new artists nowadays, they don't know nothing about how the older artists, they came up and had to how they really grind back in the day, going to the radio stations, sitting out there, sitting in the lobby, waiting to get your music on, and waiting to talk to once you get past the program director, then you gotta wait and talk to the DJ, and then you got to go to the clubs and get in with the DJs at the club to make sure they spinning your 12-inch. And things like that. So, so that I was back in that area. So, 1995 was when my first record came out.
Okay. All right. So that's a good little history there in the music industry. Okay. Now the songs that I heard, I was just on Instagram one day, and I happened to just, how you do, you just kind of gliding by, and I heard a track, and I said, who is this? Because, I've been in this game a long time, and I know everybody, right? So I said, who is this? And the track was just so awesome, and I said, who is that on here? And so I, of course, I inboxed you and all that, but the song is called It's Yours, and it's a beautiful, beautiful song. And featured on this particular song is the man, the myth, the legendary Lenny Williams, and he's on the phone. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey there. I'm good. Yeah, I'm blessed. Yes.
Now, how did you two meet? I got to hear this story because
oh, wow.
Just tell me how you met, and then we'll get to the song.
I was in a play in the Carolinas, and they were putting up the play, and they asked me to come in, and so I got there, and one of the main actors in the play was LeJay, and so we got to talking, and we became fast friends. And so I discovered that he was multi-talented, that he could act, that he could play guitar and sing. And so we just became friends and exchanged phone numbers. And then, over the course of time, I came to town or in the area, him and his wife would come out to see me perform. And then he just started mentioning to me that, about his songwriting capabilities, and started sending, various songs to me. And he sent that particular track to me, and I was like, oh, man, this is beautiful. Because the music just gets you, and it's like I said, with the music grabs you even without the lyric. And so he wrote the first verse and told me, well, you want to write the second verse? And I was like, yeah. So then we did that, and then we just collaborated on the chorus, and voila, here we are, talking to you. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Lenny?
Oh, man, I'm good. I'm blessed and still highly favored.
I've been thinking about doing a song for those that's always crying and going through.
Man, well, I know something about going through. Because I've had my ups, and I sure have had my downs. But one thing I know for sure, he'll never leave you, never forsake you.
It is real.
Yeah. Let's do it, man. Let's write this song.
Go ahead and try your eyes. I got good news for you. He's already paid the price, and the haters can no longer hurt you. Let me carry. Don't be afraid of the things God had for you. It's already yours. Just reach for it. When the haters try to stop you, put a praise on. Your loved ones, they need to get their lives together. Just leave it all at the altar. Just let go and let the Lord have it. Seek and you shall find. Knocking the door will be open. Keep on knocking, y'all. It's already done. You've already won. Lift your hands in a praise, and you'll see some better days. First, you got to believe it. Then you sure enough can achieve it. Don't forget where it came from. Make a joyful noise like a snare drum. Already yours. Yeah.
All you got to do is claim it.
Come on, claim it.
That I had sent it to, they said, wow, why didn't I get this before? Why am I just getting this from you? So some people are mad at you. But anyway, it's such a wonderful song. Mr. Williams, of course, everybody knows you formerly of the group Tower of Power. Is that correct? And correct. I remember, you probably don't remember this, but you came to Columbus, Ohio. This was back in the early 2000s with Bloodstone.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And I don't remember what happened. All I could hear was screaming. So it's all a blur. I've never seen anything like that in my life, where just how it was just mass hysteria. Do you get that everywhere you go when you sing that song, or you have over the years?
Well, it happens a lot, and when it doesn't happen, I'm like, well, what happened? Everybody comatose or what? So Yeah, so it's just
it's just one of those things.
Just one of those things. It's like that, and that's the way it is. Yeah.
So when did you start singing? Did you start singing really young too?
Yeah, I started in church. My mom had me in the little Tiny Tots choir. I did everything from being on the junior usher board to choir, cleaning up the church. You name it, I did it, and started playing trumpet. I think in the